Well, hello everyone. So today has been kind of a, I won't say weird day, but it's a day I haven't had in a very long time. I actually loaded tools in my truck and I went out and did a storm door this morning, which I did okay. I mean, my body is hurting, and for those of you who don't know or haven't been around for a while, back in September of last year, I was involved in a pretty bad auto accident, and I have herniated discs in my neck and my back, so very limited on what kind of work I can do. And but I went and tried doing a storm door today, which everything went good, and went in fine. And the door wasn't too heavy, and I think I managed it okay. I know I'm going to be sore tomorrow, and just loading up the tools today kind of took a little bit out of me. And then I went over and another one of my customer from a long time ago, he has a door that I put glass in, but the door itself has gone bad, so he wants me to see about getting everything, put back properly, because he had a door from like in the 90s, an old door, and I just put some new glass in it, and just the whole door needs to be replaced. So anyways, so I have been trying to do 1,000 things at once. Too many irons in the fire. Whatever metaphor can be used, I'm doing all of them. And so I'm actually, since I have the tools in the truck, I loaded up some cedar, and I'm going to try to finish up my closet. And I've been redoing and repainting my closet and just trying to get my house, like, I've had a bunch of different variations in my house over the years, and I know what works and what doesn't, so I'm going to really concentrate on just getting it put back together, because I've torn stuff out and used it for storage, and I've done so many things with my home over the years. It's like, you know what, I'm just going to make it my house. It's something that my mom always wanted me to do, and I said, you know what, if not anything, that's the one thing I'm going to get, is have it to where when I go into my house, it's a home and not some, half storage, half workplace, everything. That's what I'm doing. So, a lot of the reasons why I haven't been getting my garage sale as good as it should have been is because I'm trying to finish up certain rooms in my house. But I should have the closet done tonight, and then have it painted within the next couple of days. I actually hired some people to come over and cut down a bunch of trees in my yard, so it's a big hit to the financial situation, but it's going to be done and over with and 100%, and they're just going to come cut them all down. I think it's like 20 some trees total. I'd say in between 15 and 20. So, but it's a bunch of damn trees, and they're going to cut them all down at a price that I can afford. But it's also not a small price either. So, but anyways, that's done. And then while they're doing that, I think I'm going to load up some stuff tonight and process it for the garage sale at my house, and fill up some of my trash cans there. Just processing a bunch of stuff out of storage. I'm going to go ahead and knock that out tomorrow while they're working. So, but yeah, if I haven't posted a video, it's because I've been driving myself crazy trying to get stuff done, and this tree situation pretty much just cleaned me out. So I'm good on bills for 2 months, but it's after that, I got to make some money between now and then to just keep everything going. So, but it's an interesting road to not have anybody, that has my back, and I pretty much lost all my friends through political statements or, disagreements on fashion choices, but I pretty much lost every friend that I've ever had in my life now. Although I've had some people pop back into my life, albeit on very weird circumstances. But I've had, in the past 2 weeks, I've had 3 people that I haven't heard from in years all of a sudden kind of pop back in, and I'm thankful for it. But I'm, it's, in all 3 situations, the very first conversation is, can I borrow this, or can I have some money, or it's kind of I mean, I guess it's a good thing that people can count on me for things, you know, to a certain aspect. I just don't think, you know, because a lot of these people haven't talked to me in so long, they don't realize that the person I was and the person I am today is two different people. So, but yeah, yeah, excuse me. So, wow, I just got some weird stuff in my throat there. But no, I'm gonna go continually working tonight. I should have a video Thursday morning for the garage sale. Um, for the person who bought all the hair stuff and the brand new items to resell on eBay, I'm gonna have quite a bit more on that, and I'm gonna hold you to your word about some other things, hopefully, because I could use the money right now. I'm tapped out. So, but I'll have a lot more of the hair stuff, brand new in boxes, and I'm gonna try to find some stuff specifically for you if you're interested. If not, I'm gonna have a lot of new items for anybody that shows up. And the stuff that I've had on the shelf, I think I'm gonna try to make me a anything that was like $8 to $12, I'm gonna mark down to $5, and anything that was like $2, $3, or $4, I'm gonna mark down to $1. So I'm gonna have two new tables. One's gonna be a $5 table. One's gonna be a $1 table. So that's a lot to take in all in a 6-minute video, but that's what I got for you. I'm feeling okay. I have to go back down to Port St. Lucie to the dentist because I have some kind of either random piece of tooth or a bone spur that's now coming out of my gums, and it's like, you know, there's a lot of people that go through in life and they just do things however they want to. They do drugs. They cheat on their significant other. They do all this stuff in life and everything seems to be fine for them. But I honestly, God, try to do the right thing, and I'll tell you, I get beat the shit out of with life. So, but I guess I can't complain, can I? I mean, you know, white, conservative, straight male, in today's society, I'm supposed to have everything handed to me, and I got all this privilege. You know, because you see how much privilege I have, all this exuberant wealth and everything that gets handed to me. So, that being said, I'm very glad that I'm about to go to my all-American hot dog place and get me my $10 meal. So, at least hamburgers here aren't $20 at this place. They're at every other place I go to, but you can still get a hamburger for $10 here. So, that got a little dark, didn't it? So, anyways, but no, yeah, the two places I went to today couldn't have been more different. Had a wonderful conversation with a half of a lesbian couple, and had, you know, we saw eye to eye on most things, and I think, you know, most of the division in this world is all done for TV ratings. But, you know, had a conversation, which halfway through the job, I didn't realize she had a sign that said, you know, don't talk about this crap. But, you know, we had a good conversation, disagreed on some things, but for the most part, we agreed on, you know, most things. And then left her house and went over to a very affluent, hardcore, rich, conservative, I mean, like, they actually was out stumping for Trump and everything, and had a conversation with them, and it's like, only I know this because of having the conversation, but I literally went from I would consider probably more on the liberal side, African-American lesbian couple, to a, you know, a white power couple. You know, they're very rich, I mean, the house is absolutely insane that they live in, and part of a very big national church organization, and 100% Trump. And the things that the two people say to me are almost identical. They talk about the same problems, they talk about the same issues, but because they don't agree, they'll never have these conversations. And that's one of the things that I'm thankful for, that I can be this middleman in between the two. And that's the reason I named my channel Hippie Capitalist, is because, I kind of wanted to show people both sides of every argument, which I have failed in doing lately because of my own, life and consumption of just trying to live it and trying to deal with, trying to catch back up to what's happened. So, yeah. Am I making sense here? But, needless to say, if you think left or you think right or what, regardless of what you think, try to have a dialogue with someone you typically wouldn't agree with. And it's probably not going to end well. And I will say I'm very, like if I had a superpower, which I think is my only superpower, is I'm able to have very difficult conversations and not get stabbed or shot afterwards. Most people, we don't always see eye to eye, but we come to a more centrist, middle of the road view, both with talking to everybody, and it just is. I think a lot of the division is only in Hollywood and on television, because day to day, I don't see any of that as far as one-on-one conversating with people. And I'm one of the few people who will walk up and say, "Hey, you want to talk about religion or politics or the historical aspect of slavery among different nations, and and let's talk about current political topics." And not many people are willing to do that in a casual sense without having an agenda. I honestly want to know how people think, and and if I see not necessarily an error in their thinking, but I try to show them the other side so they can at least understand what the supposedly enemy, how they think. So I've never changed anybody's mind, I don't think. So, but maybe one person one day. But I'm going to go get a hot dog. Peace, love, money. I'm out.